implemented within the joint Indonesian-German project on renewable energy mini-grids in South-South Triangular Cooperation in Indonesia, or ENTRI, South-South Triangular Cooperation on Geothermal between Kenya, Indonesia and Germany, SSTC Geothermal, envisions to contributing to global sustainable energy by advancing renewable energy, especially geothermal energy, while supporting national targets and plans towards net zero emission through triangular cooperation modality. Kenya, a major geothermal player in Africa, has long recognized the strategic importance of geothermal energy in its national electrification and climate goals. With over 950 megawatts of installed geothermal capacity and an estimated 10,000 megawatts of untapped potential, Kenya is eager to expand its geothermal infrastructure and expertise. Indonesia, the second of the world's producer of geothermal energy, continues to harness its vast geothermal potential to support national energy security and economic development. With an installed capacity of over 2,300 megawatts, Indonesia's geothermal sector has become a cornerstone of its renewable energy strategy, contributing significantly to its transition towards net zero emissions. Referring to the modality of triangular cooperation, the roles of key stakeholders in SSTC on geothermal energy are defined as: Indonesia, the pivotal partner, has proven experience and shares its resources, knowledge, and expertise on renewable energy. Kenya, the beneficiary partner, is the target for sharing knowledge for development results to be achieved. Germany, the facilitating partner, helps to connect countries and/or organizations to form a triangular partnership. Key stakeholders of SSTC on geothermal are: 1. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, Indonesia. 2. The Ministry of Energy and Petroleum, Kenya. And 3. The Government of Germany through GIZ. In coordination with the National Coordination Team of South-South Cooperation Indonesia, or NCT-SSC Indonesia, the NCT-SSC, which consists of 4 ministries, namely the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of National Development Planning, Bappenas, the Ministry of State Secretariat, and the Ministry of Finance, serves as the national focal point of contact in delivering SSTC in Indonesia. It also coordinates SSTC programs from technical line ministries, connects and formulates cooperation with the development partners, and plays a role in monitoring and evaluating the implementation of SSTC program. Jointly agreed by its key stakeholders during the kickoff meeting, Indonesia, Kenya, and Germany formulated a framework and results model which includes 5 output indicators, namely: 1. A framework and results model including identification of key stakeholders, approaches and timeline is jointly identified and agreed. 2. Knowledge products on models or mechanisms related to solutions in geothermal implementation are jointly developed. 3. Gender mainstreaming in SSTC geothermal by implementing women professionals development attended by selected women delegates from state and non-state female delegates in Indonesia and Kenya. 4. Practicing multi-stakeholders partnership in geothermal by jointly identifying, listing, and engaging state and non-state actors in Indonesia and Kenya. And 5. Lessons learned of the SSTC on geothermal are formulated, which includes capturing the partnership model, M&E towards sustainable renewable energy with inclusive partnership. Aiming to achieve its indicators, SSTC geothermal implemented the following key exchanges. Kickoff meeting and the first exchange hosted by Indonesia in November 2024 in Bandung and Garut, West Java, laid the foundation of partnership by agreeing on framework and results model, clarity of roles and tasking, and agreement upon approaches, deliverables, and timeline for future exchanges. Second exchange hosted by Kenya in Nairobi and Naivasha in August 2025 discussed further on respective aspects of geothermal business, government drilling, policy and regulation in revenue sharing, social and cultural norms in geothermal. Third exchange hosted by Indonesia in November 2025 dived deeper on policy and regulation, pricing and revenue sharing mechanisms, minimizing steam venting, private academia collaborations, as well as promoting gender-sensitive approaches in geothermal energy. At each exchange of SSTC Geothermal is scheduled with dedicated sessions of after-action review on a daily basis and plenary. This aims to be a monitoring platform at the activity level to ensure that exchange is implemented as planned, as well as to force stronger coordination among the large and diverse stakeholders of SSTC Geothermal. All activities and exchanges implemented within the SSTC Geothermal were reported to the Steering Committee meeting of the Joint Indonesian-German Project of Entry as the umbrella project of SSTC Geothermal, Kenya, Indonesia, Germany. SSTC Geothermal paved the following achievements. Networks and coordination among SSTC Geothermal participating countries are created, exercised, and strengthened. Partnership model on SSTC Geothermal is exercised in Indonesia and Kenya. A series of discussion papers on geothermal energy, including among others on pricing and revenue sharing mechanisms, social culture norms on geothermal energy. Multi-stakeholder partnerships of state and non-state actors in geothermal energy between Indonesia and Kenya are exercised and strengthened during SSTC exchanges. Concrete efforts in mainstreaming gender in geothermal energy through 9 women professionals from Indonesia and Kenya as active delegates in all exchanges. In its 12 months of implementation, SSTC Geothermal Energy hosted 45 coordination meetings, including 3 key exchanges, engaged 50 stakeholders from government institutions, the private sector, academia, civil society organizations, and other non-state actors across 3 countries of Indonesia, Kenya, and Germany, and mobilized 223 persons, of which 49% are women.